Welcome to Season 1, Episode 6 of Weekend Side Quest. This time, we over-engineer an ice scraper. So, I'm just going to use FreeCAD here. I found this model on Thingiverse of an ice scraper with a changeable or reusable tip. It looks really cool, and I like it. And I think it was designed as part of a challenge for designing things in the past for winter. Um, I printed this, but I broke it right away because I think the way that this reusable blade attaches isn't oh, I have to learn how to navigate this here, don't I? Right, let's get this over. Come on, upturn. There we go. Yes, right here. This little tiny bit on the bottom. It's great for if you're pushing down on the scraper with the blade part, but if you turn it upside down and use it, the block parts for chipping the ice off, it basically totally snaps apart. So I took this idea because I like the shape and the size of it. Perfect for use on the inside of the car. That's my use case, actually. I forgot to mention. I wanted to have a scraper that I can use inside my car because for some reason I have way more ice inside my car than outside. So the outside scraper, of course, doesn't work. It's different curve for the inside of the window. So basically, in FreeCAD, using my favorite thing, the hexagon mesh generator. I should maybe not say it's my favorite. I just seem to use it in all my stuff lately. And then the Boolean intersection thing to have a middle part. Short version is I designed the handle. It's twice as thick. It's 12 millimeters now instead of 5 or 6 or whatever the other one was. Rotate this a bit here. Now, the pocket part, instead of just having those little tiny triangle things with a little bit of plastic as the interface, you now have this huge pocket. Now I have a spot for an M3 bolt and an M3 nut to get stuffed inside. On the bottom, there we go, see? So that's the handle. And with the handle in place, designing separate blades is straightforward. I was experimenting with wider ones, but I went back with this 50 millimeter one. I have what I call the ice blade, which is similar to the one that was in the original design, except it's got this wide rectangle part that goes into the handle that's bolted in. So far I've printed this and I'm using it in my car. Works great. I've done a couple revisions on it so far too, where the first one I didn't know what a chamfer was. Turns out this sharp corner is sharp. Now it's actually good if you're wearing mitts because it keeps your hands from dropping the scraper. The second one is I noticed that I got my hexagon grid a half millimeter off center, so totally fixed that in the latest model. So the next time I print it, it'll come out nice. I haven't printed them yet, but I was experimenting. Like, what if I just want a smooth blade? I was thinking like a scraper for scraping my 3D printer bed, but I already have a different scraper that seems to still work. And then I was thinking if I wanted to make a blade that has a TPU edge for like frost or something. Where in this case I would have a hard plastic holder and then like a bead for the TPU part. TPU being like a softer rubber type of plastic that I'm capable of printing. This is because I remember when I was a kid, my mom had a square, like a credit card size scraper for inside the car, and it had this round rubber edge that you could replace, and it had replaceable rubber edges. I don't know what that was or when it was. It's forever ago. They probably don't make them anymore, but if it ever comes up, like I have lots of, I don't know. Right now I have ice, and I don't need a scraper for scraping not ice, but if I ever need one, I'll try printing one. But all these blades or tips have the same interface into the same handle, so I'll keep playing with this, I'm sure. But for now, I've got a scraper. I can scrape stuff. Problem solved. Thanks for watching.